Welcome once again. Let's continue chapter 9, that is impact of agricultural and industrial practices on the ecosystem. Today I'll be discussing about the impact of industrial practices on the ecosystem. Let's begin. Impact of industrial practices on the ecosystem. Industrialization holds the key to economic development. Industrial development has undoubtedly brought about transformation of the economic structure of the country. But at the same time, industrial development has led to certain problems. So what are the three major problems because of this industrialization? First is depletion of natural resources. Second is generation of industrial waste. And the third is environmental damage through pollution. So we will discuss all these three problems one by one. First is depletion of natural resources. Natural resources are those resources which are available in physical environment on which we depend for the satisfaction of our wants. Natural resources include soil, forest, minerals, water energy. Natural sources comprises of on the surface resource, below the surface resource and above the surface resource. On the surface resource includes soil, agricultural land. Below the surface resource includes mineral resource, groundwater. And above the surface resource includes climate, rain, air, etc. It is a matter of concern that most human activities have in some or the other way depleted the stock of natural resources by various activities. So some of the factors which are responsible for this depletion of natural resources are: number 1, exploitation of mineral resources. Mining is an important activity as it provides the mineral resources for industries and the fossil fuels for energy consumption. With development, demand for mineral resources has increased almost in all the sectors of economy. They are non-renewable and cannot be replenished once used. Therefore, uninterrupted use of mineral resources over the years has depleted the stock of mineral resources. Mining has depleted the forest resource as a large area of forest land needs to be cleared for mining operation, for the development of roads, railway tracks. It has also caused displacement of local communities and loss of wildlife. Coal mines have polluted groundwater and other water bodies. It has also caused serious environmental issues due to change in the chemical composition of the soil and the subsoil. Second factor is development of industries. Industrialization has involved consumption of huge quantities of natural resources. Industrial activities are replacing the agricultural activities as more and more income and wealth can be generated in industries. As a result, the increase of the income of the people, the demand for industrial products has also increased. Scientific progress, modern technologies, knowledge have made mass-scale production possible. Markets have been flooded with new consumer goods. Mass production and easy access to products have changed the lifestyle of the people. Increased demand for industrial products and mass production have led to the increased demand for natural resources, thereby quick depletion and degradation of natural resources happening. Third is population growth. India's population has been increasing at a faster rate. As a result, natural resources have been exploited on a large scale to meet the needs of growing population. Forests are being cleared. Agricultural lands are developed so that the food requirement of the growing population is met. Depletion of forest has led to serious environmental problems such as soil erosion, climatic change. In addition, the demand for water, especially for irrigation purpose in the agricultural sector, has also increased, led to the depletion and degradation of water resources. To continue with the depletion of natural resources, the fourth factor is urbanization, that is conversion of villages into towns and cities. Industrialization and urbanization goes hand in hand. Due to the industrialization, people from rural areas are shifting to urban areas because of better employment opportunities, attraction of city life, and more comforts and facilities available there. The agricultural lands are being encroached by the industries to provide accommodation to the urban population. Large housing complexes, vast network of roads, huge shopping centers and malls are developed, thereby changing the natural surface of the land. The natural environment and its beauty is defaced with concrete jungles, as most of the urban structures are made of concrete. It has generated waste and pollution and has deteriorated the surface water and groundwater by deteriorating the hydrological resources. It is also responsible for the depletion and degradation of natural resources such as land, forest, and water. Fifth factor is energy generation. With economic development, demand for energy has increased in almost all the sectors of the economy. There has been a large increase in the demand for energy, both commercial and non-commercial. Fossil fuels such as coal, oil, natural gas meet the bulk of our energy demand in the urban areas, while fuel wood is used in the rural areas. Fossil fuels are non-renewable resources of energy. Indiscriminate and excessive use of these non-renewable energies is responsible for its fast depletion. Another source of energy is electricity, which is generated out of water. Thermal power plants use coal, oil and natural gas to generate electricity. Large dams have been built across rivers to generate hydroelectricity, thereby depleting the level of water in the downstream. Generation of thermal power has led to depletion of fossil fuels. In the rural sector, poor people generally depend on wood fuel as a source of energy. Therefore, this resulted in the cutting down of trees for wood fuel. Sixth and the last factor is large increase in the number of automobiles. Industrialization has brought in the revolution in the modes of transportation. There has been an unprecedented increase in the number of commercial automobiles such as trucks, buses, and non-commercial automobiles like passenger cars. They are largely run on petroleum and diesel. Increasing number of automobiles has been using petroleum in large amount. Thereby, the rate of depletion has become faster. Thus, industrial development on one hand is a boon for the economic development, infrastructural development, social development, but on the other hand, it is a ban for the environment. As day by day, the nature is getting depleted in terms of natural resource. Our resources are depleting faster. The total natural resources available are limited, but it is depleting at a faster rate. So, to maintain a sustainability, we need to use these available natural resources judicially and optimally. Thank you for today. Have a nice day ahead.